Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for May 23rd, 2024. There is a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And before I get started, I don't normally self-promote, but I thought I would mention that I do have memberships, YouTube memberships. It's the join button under the video. If you would like to sign up as a member, it's as low as $5 a month. You just need to, the live stream level, even if the names of the tiers aren't very apt anymore, but even just the live stream level tier, it's $5 a month. If you are enjoying my content and feel like you're getting $5 a month out of that, then I'd very much appreciate the direct support. Direct support is definitely appreciated. I appreciate all my members, and also members of any tier get the perk that for the videos that I do not release right away. So, for example, my New York Times connections and strands, and the crosswords, all of the daily word games I play, Wordle. I release those early to members, and then they come out later for everybody else. So if you want early access to those videos, basically as soon as I solve them and I'm able to edit them and upload them, I do make them available. Often it's even 12 hours earlier. So if you like to watch those earlier, if you'd like early access, also the membership does have that perk. If you're not interested in YouTube membership, other ways you could support me are my Patreon, or you can even just use you can use coffee to buy me a coffee as a one-time thing. So anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. I feel like I feel scummy mentioning that stuff, like self-promoting like that, but at the same time, if people don't know about those ways to support me, they're not going to do it. So I figured I'd mention it in this one. So anyway, I'm sorry for that long intro, my self-promotion there, but I am going to get started right now. All right. So no repeats in here. We've got the 2, 5, and 8, 4, 6, 9. Is there anything? I'm suspicious of the 4, 6, 9. I know there's a lot of open cells here, but I'm seeing this 4, 6 here. I'm seeing the 6 and 4. It's not enough though. We do have a bunch of 4s looking in this box, so let's just mark that at least. All right, so the 4, 6, 9 not super helpful. Oof, 6 was almost interesting in this column. Could only be here or here, but not quite. I've got the 5 and the 8. Again, an almost interesting 5, 8. 3 places. 3, 4, 9. I'm just looking at that now. Nope. Okay, we got a lot of close calls here, but nothing advantageous. Let's move on to the next band, I guess. There's really not much to see here. Oh, we do have crossings on the 8. So this 6, 9, the 8 does look in, this 8 looks in. So let's mark the 8s here, and then that lets us mark the 8s here as well. Oh, wait, the 8 is placed in this box. Yeah, we have I didn't notice, the closer 8 I didn't notice somehow. I wasn't really looking at that column because I was looking at the 6, 9. But anyway, 8 is placed in this box. That's even better. We still have 8s down over in one of these two. Now that we have the 8, is that helpful in any way? Not super. Yeah, there's not really much to see here. We got the 4s. Okay. Let's move on to this next band now. So 4 and 9, 2, 3, 8. So it's just the 3 repeating here. 3 in one of these 3. This 9, so close to being interesting. 8, 7. The 7 and the 9. So close. 7, 9 are 3 places. 2, 3, 8. See, so many close calls. Look at like this 1, 6 here and this 1, 6 here. There's only 3 places for 1, 6. I am seeing the 1 here though. That's helpful. It's just skipping ahead a little bit, but who cares? We got the 1 pointing in here. 1's one of those. Just focusing on digits sometimes can be helpful and just looking at the surroundings. 4 and 9. I'm really hoping to find something interesting here, but because we're getting like a dearth of info from the normal buddy scanning, so I feel like there's something else to find, but I have not found it. So we're gonna move on here. We've got the 7 and the 8. This 3, 4, 9. Okay, 9 is in one of these two in the row. Look, we have this 9 here and this 9 here, and this 9 here. So 9's in one of these two in the row, which does mean that this 9 is placed. So we have these 9s pointing in, we have this 9 looking in, or if you prefer, where's 9 in this row, right? because this row claimed it from here. This 9 claims from there. This 9 not there. Anyway, 9's placed here. That does look up. Putting a 9 up here for whatever that's worth. Yeah, there's nothing here like looking into here that's helpful. What about this? Yeah, this 3 is helpful though. Is there another one? Yeah, the 3 and the 8. So we have 3 and 8 that still need to go in this box, and they don't go here. So this has to be a 3-8 pair. It's called a hidden pair because those are the only 2 places 3-8 can go. So those are the places 3-8 does go. That removes 3 and 8 from the rest of the column. So this is not 3. This is not 8. That places the 8. All right, we're getting some progress. It's interesting. This is a pair to finish off the box. We need a 5 and a 7. It's not resolved, but it does mean this is a triple, a non-5-7 triple. So the 1 is here, the 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a 6 as well. And this can't be the 2 or the 6. Very nice. So this is a naked single 1. That's not a 1. We got those 1s, 8, 7. Is there anything else to see here? 3, 4, 9. We didn't take care of these 4s yet. This 4 looks down, so 4 is up here. Oh, it's because I noticed the 9. I was looking at this 3, 4, 9. I noticed the 9 claiming there. That seemed really important. Seems like we got some good stuff out of that. Okay, now is there anything else to do with like this 3, 4, 9? We know the 4, 9 are over here, but we don't know the 3 is over here. The 3 could be here. So unfortunately, that doesn't help. It does mean these cells are most likely extremely limited. They can't be 1. They could be 2. They can't be 3, 4. They could be 5. Can't be 6. Could be 7 and 8. And yeah, and they all see something. So this isn't 5, 7, or 8. So it's not quite a triple or anything, but still restricted. All right, I don't know that I'm going to get anything else out of this band, but that was quite useful. I think I'm going to look at stacks now. Although I am curious about this 1, 2, 4, 6. The 2. Okay, so yeah, we do have these 2 2s. I guess I would have seen that when I scanned the stack, but anyway. I think that's all I see about that. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the stack. We have the 2, let's see, let's do the 1, 7, 8 here. So we have all our 8s, 1, 7, no repeats, 2, 3, no repeats. Really a dearth of repeats. Well, this 8 we placed though, we do have a crossing on it. We have this 2 and this 2. So that does put a 2 in one of these 2, which points into this box, along with this 2, putting a 2 in one of these 3. All right, better than nothing. Anything else to do here? How about 6, 9? Not really. Anything else with this stack? I don't think so. Okay, I'm going to move on to this stack now. We have the 5 and the 8. Any repeats? No. We got 3, 4, and 9. The 3s repeat. Puts a 3 up here. May as well mark it. 1, 6, 7. No. This puzzle's been a bit strange today. Or maybe I'm approaching it in a strange way. Who knows? I did notice that by placing this 8, I just noticed it reduced this row to 4 digits. So we're going to look at that real quick. Should have followed up when I did that. We need the 1, 3, 4, and 7. So this cannot be 3 or 4. So this is only 1, 7. This can't be 3 or 7. So it's only 1, 4. This can't be 1 or 4. So this is 3, 7. This is really interesting. 1, 3, 4, 7. This can be any of them. Oh, no, it can't be 3 because of the 3, 8 pair. So it is 1, 4, 7. Oh, and so actually that means 3 in this row can only be here. Ooh, that's a tough spot. Because yeah, it's because of this 3, and this 3, 8 pair. So 3 is hidden in this row. It's right here. It was hiding very well, actually. So following up on that 3, we already have all the 3s there. Not good enough there. Good enough there. All right, I don't know that there's a follow-up for that 3. Okay, well, we did get the 1, 4, 7, so that's nice. What was I even looking at? Was I looking at this stack? Yeah, and I noticed that this row was restricted, and that was quite a nice thing to notice. Oh, this 3, 8, and this 8, and this 8. Okay, so it puts an 8 in one of these 2. Let's mark that. All right, so now we'll actually do this stack, I guess. I think we kind of already started. 2 and 8. We do have 2 2s. We marked that. The 8s we marked. 9 and 4. So we do have these 2 4s. We marked that also. The 2 9s we marked. Okay, so this stack was marked up already. Okay, so that's it for our first pass. I did look really I looked for geometry. I may not have looked closely enough for crossings. So I'm going to just go box by box and see, make sure I didn't miss anything silly. So we're going to be inspecting our corner marks. We're going to be looking for crossings, and we're going to be looking for geometry. So the 2s are respected in the row and in the box. Good to know. We have this 4 9. Aha, yes. 4 9 affecting this column. This puzzle has some interesting spots in it. I'm enjoying it. So this 4 9, how does it affect this column? Well, we know these can't be 4 9. We know the 8 and 2 and 1 aren't 4 9. And look, we've got a 4 and a 9 here. Or if you prefer, the corner marks are what I noticed, taking 4 9 out of here. So there actually only are 2 places in this column for 4 9. So that is a hidden pair. They can only be 4 9. And that leaves these as the remaining digits, the non-4 9s. They are the 3, the 5, and the 7. And this can't be 7, which does mean, ooh, this is huge. It means 7 is claiming up here. This column needs a 7, it's up here. So if the 7 is here in this box, it's not here. That makes this a 1, a 4, and a 7. That places the 4 as well. This 5 7 gets resolved. That's huge. These 2 7s look in, along with this 7. Oops, putting a 7 in one of these 2. This column is down to 3 digits. The 2 is down there. We also need a 1. And we need a 6, I think. Yeah, cleans up. Okay. We just got a bunch of stuff. We got this 1, 4, and 7. So let's make sure we follow up properly. These 4s end up here. The 7 we followed up on. Okay. What about this box? 2, 3, 5, 7. This cannot be 3. So this is 2, 5. Oops. Let me center mark out. 2, 5, 7. 2, 3, 5, 7. It's not 7. In fact, neither of these are 7. They claim. So this is 2, 3, 5. Okay. 4, 9, 3, 5, 7. Did I get anything else to follow up on here? There was a lot all at once. This column, oh, it's down to 5. I might look at that later. Is there anything else like more interesting to look at right now? I'm looking. All right, maybe we continue doing box to box, because that was really helpful here. We still have this 6 9 that are going to end up. I mean, it's 4 cells. The 6 is limited still to these 2. Okay, I'm not sure I'm going to find more with that. The thing with looking for geometry is most of the time you find nothing, but when you do find something, I mean, look what you get. It's awesome. I do know the 2 is pointing. Okay, we took care of that. Okay, how about this box? We got the 2s. I am wondering if the digits in this box are limited. What do we have down here? We have the 6 and the 7 looking up. So this one's not 2, 6, or 7. That's got to be limited. So let's just look at this column. We do need the 1. The 2 can only be here of those 2 digits. We have the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. So yeah, it is limited. I'm looking to see if it's limited in a more interesting way than just marking it. Not that I can tell. This can't be 2 or 9. I'm going to think about the whole column for a second. We need 1, 2, 5, 8, 9. Yeah, 1, 2, 5, 8, 9. This isn't 2, 9. So this is 1, 5, 8. Okay. That's not super helpful, actually. What else is going on here? This has a 9. These have 9 taken out. All right, I think am I gonna move on? Let's see, we have the 3, 4, 5, 8. 4 and 8 already in this row. So 3 and 5 in this row. Is that interesting? No, it's not. Okay, worth a shot. How about this box here? We have the 9's corner marked. Make sure we respect that. Seems like we do. Anything looking through here? 4, 8's already in the box. Does 2, 7 affect things externally at all? We have the 2, 7 here already. We do need a 7, but there's 3 places for it. 3 places for the 2. Yeah, that's not helpful. All right. I'm going to think about this box, just what digits go in it. We need a 1, 3, 5, 6, 9. 1, 3, 5, 6, 9. These can't be 6, 9. So these are only 1, 3, 5. These can't be 1. So these are 3, 5, 6, 9, and they can be any of those. Okay. In fact, this whole column is 3, 5, 6, 9. This can't be 3 or 9. In fact, neither of these can be 9. So these are 3, 5, 6, and this isn't a 3. I feel like I'm going to have to be penciling to find what we need to find, but I'm hoping... Okay, I've only made it through 3 boxes so far, so let's move on to the next box here. We don't know much about it, so maybe that's a hint that we didn't find something that we should have. I do have this 7, 9 looking in. It kind of conflicts with that. I mean, this 7, 9 doesn't help as a result. It's unfortunate. But we do need 7 and 9 in these 3 cells. If I could find a third digit that is forced in there, that would be great, but I don't see it. 4 is in these 3. What about this 1 and this 1? Yes, okay, crossing on this 2, 8. So we have the 1 and the 1 looking in. That puts a 1 in one of these two. In fact, I somehow missed these ones repeating. Does the same thing, unfortunately. So no pointing of note. Okay. Just looking at 1s for a second. Anything else of note? Nothing else really doing that. 4. No. Okay, I don't think we're finding anything here. Yeah, how about this box? 4 is being respected, yep. So, what do we want to look at here? We've got a 1 and a 6 that need to go here. Unfortunate situation, and 3 cells for 2 digits. How about 1, 6, 7 here? I think I looked. Ooh, yeah, this can be 7. Okay, it's so close to being something. I think I looked at that earlier. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything there. How about this box? So we got the 2s. Okay, we've got the 7s. We got the 3s. We got the 8s. Yeah, what am I missing? I hope it's not something obvious. All right, I'm going to think about these cells that have very few corner marks in them. We'll start here. This cell can be a 1. It can't be 2, 3, 4. Could be 5. Can it be 6? Cannot be 6. Could be 7. Can't be 8. Can't be 9. Okay, 1, 5, 7. And this cell could be 1. Can't be 2, 3, 4. Could be 5. Can't be 6. Can't be 7. Could be 8. 1, 5, 8. Okay, so I don't think there's anything with this box to do. Move on to this box here. We do need a 7 and an 8 still in this row, but there's a lot of options. I guess I didn't notice that the 7 is limited to these two, and that does claim. But, I mean, I guess we already have these 7s looking in, so it's not that exciting. Yeah, maybe I should be looking for duplicate, repeated digits that I didn't find or something. No. We got these 9s. What could I be missing? This box, we basically know about 5 1s and 7s are being respected. Nine is in 2 places in this column. Yikes. And in this box we already took care of. I think the last resort here is just look for random restricted cells, and there's probably some kind of triple or something that I didn't notice, or a pair that's just across boxes. That's the only thing I can think of that I might not have seen yet. Let's start with rows, columns, boxes that aren't super marked up, but are restricted. So, I mean, they're not that restricted, but we've got 5 left in this column. The 5 digits are 2, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9. 2, 5, 6, 7, 9. Well, these are not 7, so these are 2, 5, 6, 9. So this can't be 2 or 9 either. So this is only 5, 6. This is 2, 5, 6, 7, 9. Only 5, 6. Tell me that does something. So this isn't 6 or 7. So this is 2, 5, 9. Neither of these are 2. So this is 5, 7, 9 because it's not 6. This is 2. This is 5, 6, 7, 9. Desperately looking to see if these did anything. The 7 in this column is in one of these two. I guess we could have seen that from the pointing 7s already. 9. 7. Okay, I guess we just gotta keep penciling. I think this column maybe. So we need a 2, 5, 6, 7, 9. 2, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay. So this can't be 2, 7, or 9. Or, oh, this is a naked 5. Wow. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a naked 5. That is hard to spot. That's a 6. That's a 2 and a 1. That was it. This is a 6. I know I'm celebrating early, but let me have my celebrations here. That's not a 1. That's not a 6. That's not an 8. This is 3, 5, or 7. Okay. That's not a 5 either. That's not a 1. That places the 1. That places the 4 in the row. Finishes the row with a 4. Okay, so what are these 3 digits then? We need a 2. Oh, the 2 is placed. Very nice. That gives us the 7. Yeah, that was it. It was this naked 5 the whole time. All right, that's not a 7. That's a 2. That's not a 2. That's not a 2. 2 is placed here. All right, this is just a 3. No, it's not. This is a 9. Places the 9, the 1, and the 2. It was a 9 for the column, in case that wasn't clear. Let's clean all this up. Places the 1. This 5, 8 pair means that's the 2. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 8 and 9. So that's the 8. That's the 9 because of that 9 there. That's a 4. We get the 9 here. We get the 5. We get the 6 and the 3. Okay, yeah, this is definitely collapsing. We get the 3 in the corner. That's 8, 5, 8, 3. These are not 3s. That's not a 5. So this is 5, 7, 9, not 7 or 9. So that's 5, 7, 9. That's 7, 5. All right. This is the 3 and the 1. That's the 5 and the 3. That's our 4, 7, and 5. This is a 6. And then up here we have 6 and 7. And we're done. Wow. Okay. Yeah. It took me a long time to find that naked single 5 there. Is it there from the start? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. From the very start, it's a naked single 5. But it is not an easy one to see because it's not in a super restricted row column or box that I would normally mark up early, which is unfortunate. But yeah, and it's the confluence of its row, column, and box all doing it. So I think that's something I need to look out for more in my initial scanning is if I notice we have bands that are really dearth on repeated digits, that might mean that there are cells that see a bunch of unique digits. Something to keep in mind. But yeah, that kind of naked single I am not very good at spotting. So as you could tell. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.